Can you see the box? The video. This is live. Don't make me talk.
Blue, you're my boy! Thank you, sir. Blue, you're my boy! Thank you, sir. Blue, you're my boy! Thank you, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, theys and thems, gather round, it's time to get down. Oh, we're about to turn your frown upside down. It's time for 5 questions, aka that Monday night trivia show. Let's go! Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where in the world, Carmen, San Diego, you find yourself. Well, I know where you find yourself. You find yourself right here, because it's Monday night, and it's time to play 5 Questions, a.k.a. that Monday Night Trivia Show. We've got 2 guests. Oh, but they are the guests that are going to make it worthwhile to tune in. We've got Well, I'll tell you about who we got in just a little bit. Let me tell you about the sponsors that we got today. We're throwing it down like a clown. We're doing it for Newhouse. I'm sitting in a Newhouse chair right now, and I'm super stoked about it. Every single day I sit in this chair, and I am so happy to do it. It's the chair that I picked. I did the research myself, and I'm proud to be able to offer you discounts on every Newhouse product that's out there. I guarantee you'll like what you're sitting in, and your ass will say thank you. Go over to newhouse.com today and use the code Logan Radio Rocks, and it's going to save you that cold hard cash, a little bit of that do re mi fa sol la ti do. Yeah, Spare Kingdom, we're getting down and we're having some fun. So go on over to newhouse.com and find your family's next favorite love seat, couch, or chair. Do it today. And also, it's time to play. Hey, Ryan Reynolds, you're worth $1 billion. Why don't you give me a little bit of that cash? Hey, use the code over at Mint Mobile. Look, I've been using Mint Mobile now for over 6 months. I'm super stoked about it. And the only way I can get Ryan Reynolds to notice me without spending $10 million on a soccer team is by getting you to use that code and helping me get some free mobile, and you get some money off. You get at over $50. I think you get $60 off, and you're gonna get great service. Thank you, Cherry Cola, for that follow. Bells and Baby Yodas to you. Bells and Baby Yodas to you. You're gonna get that code, and guess what? You're going to get great service. You're going to get great service too. Entrance, thank you so much for that follow. I appreciate you. So those are the two ways that you can save money, support the stream, and be awesome. Another great way, go on over to LoganRadioRocks.com today and buy some merch or donate or whatever you do. Do it awesome. All right, are you ready to meet the tributes tonight? I certainly hope you are. I had to get a little bit of that life-saving water in me. All right, it's time to play your favorite game show. Chat, get ready to troll the tributes with right or wrong answers. It's up to you. We're going to meet the tributes, but first, let's find out the rules of engagement, shall we? I don't see why not. Oops. 5 questions in 5 rounds. 3 spoken questions, 1 audio question, 1 video question. First tribute to buzz gets to answer or use their live or die line. The first live or die line allows them to choose somebody in chat to help. If that person in chat gives the right answer, they will receive an Amazon gift card. But chat, troll those tributes. The second live or die line allows them to ask the host, who may be an idiot. Each question nets 5 points. The tribute with the most points wins. A tiebreaker question will be asked in the event of a tie. All right, there you go, and there are our tributes. Looking so fresh and so clean, baby. All right, first up, right below me. Hey, dude, how's it smell down there? Probably not real good. I've got my friend, I've got yours. He's from Pittsburgh, baby, Steel Town area.
Yes,
yo, Liability is in the house. How are you doing today, buddy?
Yo, I'm good, man. How are you?
I am fantastic, but I generally wake up like that. So, I've got just one little question for you. What exactly are you liable for, Liability? Asking for my lawyer, honestly.
Liable to be a liability.
Liable to smoke some weed in the boys' room, baby, but that's just me. I'm just saying, he might be peer pressuring you. So, Billy, don't use the bathroom while you're here. I don't want you catching any of that second-hand mist over there. Yo, look who it is. I've got Billy Mays, not 1, not 2, but the 3rd is in the house. What's up, Billy?
What's up?
Yo, so good to see you. Now, a lot of people know your namesake. Obviously, Billy Mays II was your dad and the amazing pitchman that we all grew up with watching and buying products from. But look, we're not here to talk about your dad. You are an amazing musician. You are a creator, and you are a pitchman in your own right. So look, I'm not going to ask you about your dad. I'm not going to ask you about that. But there's 3 of you. I can count, and there's 3 of you. So just like the Highlander, there can only be 1. Who would win in a steel cage match against Billy Mays I, your grandpa, Billy Mays II, the pitchman, and Billy Mays III, the musician pitchman?
Look, are we talking right now? Because that's an 86-year-old man and a corpse versus me. I think I got it.
Yo, I think you're gonna win that one. I think you're gonna win that one. And we just learned that Billy Mays is totally our people. Yeah. Whoa, let's go. Totally our people. Well, yeah, that's awesome. All right. So we've got Billy Mays III. We've got liability. Unfortunately, we had a guest not show up today. It happens. It happens. But we've got 2 players, and that's better than no players. So let's play the game. Look, I know you're excited to play, so let's get involved in the action. We've got 5 rounds of 5 questions worth, 5 points apiece, you guessed it, and then make room for extras, everybody. Because at the end, we're gonna, don't fill up on dessert, because we've got the final question as well. All right, let's get to round numero uno. All right,
Let's go.
Round number 1. Fighting is just part of the game. We're talking about hockey. Yeah, my whole family's from upstate New York, and my grandmother had the greatest quote about hockey ever. I said, Nana, why do you like watching hockey? What about hockey excites you, Nana? And she said, you take men the size of football players and you put them on a small, thin piece of metal, and they suddenly become graceful. Yeah. Nana hitting it out of the ballpark. I told John Butchergross that at ESPN, and he was like, can I steal that from Nana? And I was like, hell yeah, you can, dude. That's the way you explain hockey. All right, are either of you hockey fans?
Sometimes.
Yeah, no, that's not a yes.
I can get down with some hockey.
All right, that's not a yes from either one of you. You literally didn't want to say no, so you thought of 8 different ways that you could say yes. All right, all right, well, thanks. So not hockey fans. Let's get into some hockey trivia.
Let's do it.
Okay, just wanted to let you know. All right, question number 1. No, this isn't going to be that hard. It's question number 1. Come on, everybody. Who is the NHL's all-time leading goal scorer? Now, chat, you can help him out over there, or you can steer him in the wrong direction. It's entirely up to you. Do you give him the right answer? Do you give him the wrong answer? Billy Mays thinks he knows the answer. Billy, what is the answer to the question, who is the NHL's all-time leading goal scorer?
Wayne Gretzky?
Yeah, it's still Wayne Gretzky, everybody. It is still
Let's
Wayne
go.
Gretzky. All right, Billy, you're on the board with 5 points. Liability is still he's by the hair of his chinny chin. Man, you enjoyed the hockey Super Bowl. Everybody enjoys the hockey Super Bowl. They hit the most home runs at the hockey Super Bowl, right?
The most
home runs.
The most home runs.
All right, so we're sliding in gently, okay? I'm not being too abrupt. I'm taking you out for dinner first, okay? Let's get to question number 2. We're talking about hockey. Yes, I will. Question number 2. Now I've got it. Now I won't forget it.
Right,
now that you made me do it, I won't forget it. Sorry.
There we go.
You know, we've had a lot of excitement here today. You enjoyed the baseball Stanley Cup. Yeah. All right, I'm going to drink a beer out of that a little bit later. Question number 2. What is the penalty for fighting in the NHL? I'll give you a hint. There is a team. There's I'm sorry, not a team, but a band named after the answer to this question. All right, liability has jumped in. Liability, what is the penalty for fighting in the NHL?
Isn't it 7 minutes in the penalty box?
That's your mom's favorite band, but not the answer to this question. Billy Mays, you got any guesses here? Is it like Rumpelstiltskin? Do you have to give them your firstborn if you get into a fight in hockey?
I don't know. I'm just gonna say 5 minutes in the box. No.
And you're absolutely correct. No, do bells mean yes. Where in your world do bells mean no? This is no.
I was saying no because I wasn't sure.
No, but you were right.
All
You
right,
got
good.
bells.
Let's go.
Yo, good job.
I'm
Let's
gonna
go
sweep
is
this
right.
whole thing.
Yeah, dude, you're off to the races. You got 10 points. Liability's sitting on a big fat goose egg, but you're keeping it warm. You're keeping it warm. You're the dude.
Wait, you said there's a band
I haven't
called
even
this?
started reading the next question yet. I haven't even gotten there yet. I gotta give Billy his. You're jumping the gun. Please don't pressure me
bud.
like that, man.
My bad. My bad.
Wow. Jesus
bad.
Christ, man.
He's a liability.
I'm asking him a question, and he's just like, your question. Buzzer, dude. Buzzer.
My bad.
All right.
Sorry.
All right. Anyways, I don't even know what I was saying. All right, Billy, you've got 10 points. Liability's got 0 points. Sitting on that goose egg. Yeah, I was about to call you a daddy goose. That's the lame ass joke that you ruined. All right. It wasn't that good to begin with. I'll do better. All right.
bad.
Question number 3. When was the NHL founded? Come on, chat. Help him out, everybody. Help him out. When was the NHL founded? I will take the year. I'll give you a hint, everybody. I'll give you a hint. It was founded in Montreal. It was founded in Montreal, Canada, our woodsy neighbors to the north. Says Spare Kingdom. All right, we've got 1917. We've
I
got
don't know about that.
1945. We've got 1917. We've got, is this using the American or fake French calendar? It's actually using the French-Canadian calendar, which actually no one looks at. Yeah, French don't like it. The Canadians don't like it. The only people who like it is the Quebecois. All right, Liability, you were the first to chime in.
I'm probably getting trolled, but I'm gonna go 1917.
1917 is the right answer, and now you're up on the board. There you go.
Thank you, Scylla.
And just like that, Scylla, stop giving all the right answers. You know, but give him some wrong answers. For the love of God, you're just gonna just follow Scylla. Scylla, if you want to be on, I've got an extra space. Why don't you come on? Get in here. But she's drinking for 2 now. She's pregnant and very close, by the way. Why don't you hop on in here and we'll just get you in here instead of giving them all the right answers all the time. She's way too nice, is my point. She's way too nice. All right, we're going to get to question number 4 in the round of number 1. We're talking about hockey today. I've got Billy Mays the third, and I've got the Liability with me as well. All right, this is our first audio question. When you hear this sound at a hockey game, what has just occurred?
Buzzer.
All right, there you go. Liability, you were first to chime in. You were so quick on me. You were so quick on me getting that buzzer, and while I'm trying to hit all the buttons over here, and so what do you think happens?
I believe a goal has been scored.
Yes, a goal has been scored. It is now tied up. It is now tied up, everybody. It's now tied up. Here we go. 10 points apiece. Thank you, Twisted Rachel, for those bits. All the subs, all the bits, all the love. Go over to LoganRadioRocks.com. Donate your house today. Yeah, get involved. Get involved. All right, that was the first audio question. Let's get to the first video question in the round of 1. We're talking about hockey, everybody. We're talking about hockey. And this is the video portion. Let's go to the video screen. Boom. 5 questions in 5 rounds. 3 spoken questions, 1 audio question. Yeah, I knew we were going to be able to get away with it's just one of those days. Not much to do, just chilling downtown with the old school crew. Sorry, everybody. We've had a bunch of technical difficulties today. It's not my fault. Obviously, we're minus a guest, and I didn't clear, and you guys can't see what's going on anyways. I'll fix that. Don't worry. I'm sorry, everybody. I really, truly apologize. We had some issues today, and I'm trying to fix them.
It's all good.
And I can't. Okay, I can't fix them. All right, yo. I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm truly, truly sorry. Thank you for the bits. I'm really sorry, everybody. I'm really, really sorry.
Oh, God, Cherry's pissed. Now we're in trouble.
Oh, man. All right. I'm really messing this up today. I'm sorry, everybody. Shit. I'm sorry, Cherry. I'll be better. All right. I'm sorry. All right. Question number 5 in round number 1. We're talking about hockey. At 51 years old, this hockey legend still plays in a professional league.
If you think your game was good enough 10, 15 years ago, it doesn't mean it's enough right now. You have to adjust. Who's adjusting is gonna survive.
All right, there you go.
Damn it.
Damn it is not the answer. All right, damn it is
my guess.
Damn it is not the answer. All right, neither of these people have guesses. KD Gamer says Tom Brady. Seamus says Uncle Jimbo. Liability, what's your guess? Who was that hockey player?
Yamir Yager?
It was! Yo, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger bombs, Jaeger
that was
bombs!
my only guess. Oh.
It was Jaeger.
When being a Pens fan does come in handy.
Dude,
Yeah.
I'm from Pittsburgh too, by the way.
Oh, hell yeah, bro.
There you
Yeah.
go. We've made a love connection.
Damn. I grew up
Awesome.
watching Yammer Yager. What the
Right?
Right?
That's like, I know that voice from somewhere.
Well, it was Yamir Yager. We're all doing Jaeger bombs,
go.
everybody. Yeah, there you go. Good job.
All right, I'm glad you got it.
Liability with the
Pittsburgh love.
guess, but he pulls out in front because of that. Yeah, don't be so nice, Billy. He's beating you now. He's grabbed a switch off of the tree and he's whipping you about the arms area with it, dude. Yeah, like my nana once. She said something about hockey and she was nice, but yeah, then when she was pissed, she'd say to you, "Go cut that switch down from that tree." And do you know what I said?
Yin's emote.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If you are going to whip me with something, you do the fucking work yourself, Nana, and you cut your own switch from that tree. All right? All right, so that is
Damn.
the end of round number 2. I never got hit by my grandmother, by the way. To my recollection, she never hit me because you know what?
You hit her.
No, not at all, not at all. It's just she wasn't going to do the work to go cut that switch off of that tree. She was only 5 foot; she couldn't reach it. So you know what? I never got. Nothing bad ever happened. All right, everybody, we're trying to have a great show today. Thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody coming by and saying hi. And we're going to get to round number 2. We're live on almost every platform. I think I messed it up today, to be honest with you. I don't think we're live on TikTok right now, and I'm not sure if we're live on Kick, but Valkyrie, we should be live on most of them. YouTube, Twitch, whatever. We're out there. I'm holding the infinity gauntlet of freaking of streaming right now. All
Yeah,
right.
whatever. Fuck TikTok.
Fair enough. Yeah, it's just when I do this, 1,200 people stop by.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so you can say TikTok, but 1,200 people stop by when I do a stream on
Sorry, I don't have a bleep button.
Yeah.
I didn't mean to.
No, it's okay. Yo, G Fuel, did I get my code yet? You know what? They did not answer me back today, so I do not have a code as of today. You know what, Seamus? You should hit them up on their social media right now and ask them, why doesn't Logan Radio Rocks have his code? I was supposed to get it last Friday. Look, they're gonna give it to me when they give it to me. I can't make it happen any quicker, but I do appreciate you. You were gonna order with your code in the morning. Well, I appreciate that, Seamus. Just hold off. We'll get you your G Fuel soon enough. As soon as I get the code. Look, I don't need that pressure on me, man. I'm doing my best. I can't make them give it to me. All right. They could be backed up. Yeah, who knows? Yeah, please don't order until you get the code. Because seriously, the next 2 months if you help me, you can change my life with the sponsorship. They between Manscaped and G Fuel, they both want to pay me a salary each month to be a pitch man for their companies and do my commercials. So the more you buy, because for Manscaped it's a 1 month trial, and then for G Fuel it's a 2 month trial. So literally, that you will be dictating my salary. Crazy, isn't it?
Right on.
Yeah.
I'll get some Manscaped from you.
Thank you. And here's the thing about Manscaped. It doesn't start until April. But here's the thing. You need 2. You need 2. You don't need 1. You know why you need 2? Don't you dare go balls to face. Don't
I
you
do
go
already,
balls to face. Don't be a dirty birdie. Don't go balls to face. Don't you do that to yourself. And trust me, there's going to be a lot of great videos coming out. Wait, yo, Billy Mays, wait till you see the Manscaped fairy. Yeah, the Manscaped fairy is going to be a thing. He goes around.
Right.
He goes around and shaves everybody's pubes. Anyways, look, I don't want to get ahead of ourselves. That starts in April. Let's get to round number 2 of the 5 questions. AKA that Monday Night Trivia show is here. All right, here we go. Don't be American, be an American. American history, okay? Yeah, both of you don't look good about this. Hey, at least I didn't say geography, right? No one's good at geography. Well, at least not in our country. All right, American history. All right, let's start off slow. Let's start. Cherry says she's got you. Don't worry about it.
I trust Cherry.
All right,
fully.
there you go. All right, so here we go. Question number 1. How many stripes are there on an American flag? How many stripes? See, we're going easy. All right, Billy was the first to chime in. Billy, how many stripes are there on an American flag?
Oh no, 13.
Yeah, you had to look to chat.
I
Dude,
blacked
what'd you
out for a
forget?
minute, and then I was like, "Am I just gonna embarrass myself?" But
No,
it's
you
13.
didn't. You got it right, and now it's tied. Now it's tied up. All right. You both sitting pretty at 15. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna clear. Don't even say it, liability. Settle down.
I did it.
You were thinking it. I can feel you thinking it,
sir.
All right, 13, yes, and it does mean the original colonies. You're absolutely right. And I'm not going to ask you how many stars are on the flag because you should all know that. And when does Puerto Rico get their star? Somebody, seriously. Just saying, just putting it out there. Not getting on my soapbox, but it is a really good question. It is a really good question, isn't it? Yeah.
Question.
All right, question number 2. Let's hope that this one's a good one too. Question number 2. What is the national flower of the United States of America? What is the national flower? I'll be honest with you, I didn't know this. Yeah, and to be honest with you, neither do you.
Nope.
And they're waiting for chat. There's a national flower. Yes, Seamus is from Ireland. He wouldn't know that. Does Ireland not have a national flower? Is a shillelagh not a flower?
It's a hop for Ireland.
Yeah, right? Scylla says a rose. A rose by any other name, Scylla. Katie Gamer says lily. Cherry says, I don't know. She's got your back, Billy. Not this question, though. Valkyrie's putting in a nice little emote there. JB Bohema says cauliflower. Oh, he's making jokes over there. Yeah, I get it. Spare Kingdom says, yeah, it's a trick question. It's flower.
See, there you go.
Wouldn't that be? Yeah, the Marx Brothers were the guys who started this country. Actually, you know what? Come to think of it, the dudes who did start this country, for a bunch of old white guys, they had a great sense of humor. I mean, they did some really dumb stuff. Anyways, we'll move on. But, Scylla says rose. All right, Billy Mays, what is it? What's the national flower? Stop Googling.
I'm not Googling.
I know.
Man, my guess will be it'd be rose.
Yeah, and you'd be right.
Okay, good.
All right, there you go.
Let's go.
It's rose. It was in chat
Thanks,
enough
Ian.
times. Scylla wrote it like she meant it. At that last time she wrote rose.
Yeah, that's what sold it for me.
Yeah, she wrote rose. Actually, she's just a booze hound, and she was talking about the brunch that she went to yesterday. All right.
Now she's gonna start trolling though.
Yeah, well, I don't believe her. She wants to. She's one of those people that would want to like play Hogwarts Legacy through a second time as a Slytherin and be mean, but then just can't pull it off. So like you're going through the game and you're like, oh, I'm totally gonna steal this from this character, and then they're like, could I have that back? And you're like, here you go. I can't do it either. I want to be a jerk, but it's just too difficult. All right, question number 3. We're talking about American history right now. What was the name of New York City before it was New York? Yeah, Gangs of New York. Leo. Yeah, Leonardo DiCaprio was in that bad boy movie, and it stems. I mean, if you can think back to this, yeah,
I
Yo,
know this. Yeah.
Manhattan? I don't know. Billy Mays, what is it? Billy Mays has
That's
chimed
it.
in.
It's New Amsterdam.
It is New Amsterdam, bro. It is. Yeah, it's
I
New
knew
Amsterdam.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, it is New Amsterdam, and Billy's pulling away. Billy's pulling away. He's 2 ahead of you right now, liability. And here's the thing: is you don't have a third person to break up the monotony of this. So don't let him get on a roll. He's gonna get into your headspace, and he's gonna be like Fred Durst in a wheelchair, going through a crosswalk, just rolling, 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 rolling. Solid joke. Screw everybody.
I'm a second half player.
Yeah, fair enough. I get that. I get that. Your wife said something about that too. Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. Hey,
What does that even mean?
It means if you give him 5 minutes, he'll get back in the game.
Okay.
See, I'm glad you asked. That was a redemption joke right there. All right, everybody. Good job. Good job. Good job. We're doing well. We're going to get to the audio portion of our second round. We're talking about American history, baby. And it's definitely his story. They all wrote it. So here you go. Hey, which rough and tumble American president uttered these words in a rousing speech?
The poorest way to face life is to face it with a sneer. There are many men who feel a kind of twisted pride and cynicism. There are many who confine themselves to criticism of the way others do what they themselves dare not even attempt.
Yeah, those are some strong words. Those are some strong words from everybody's favorite first president. I feel like this is everybody's favorite first president. Just going to put that out there.
Stop.
Yeah,
You're trolling now. You're trolling
I might
now.
be. I might be. What? What? Who is it? All right. Yo, you haven't buzzed in. So, George Washington, JFK, Taft. Yo, Taft's one of my favorite presidents. What about Grover Cleveland? He was both 21st and 23rd president. The only president to ever do that. And, yo, Baby Ruth. They said it was named after his daughter, but that's just because after he asked Babe Ruth to if he could use his naming rights, Babe Ruth charged him, asked for way too much money. And then they went to court. Babe Ruth took that dude to court. And in court, he came up with the most brilliant lie ever. He said, I named that candy bar after the president's daughter, Ruth. And he did not. He did not. He named it after the most famous baseball player of the time. All right, liability was the first person to chime in. Tory Monger, good to see you. Let's see what the answer is. Which rough and tumble American president uttered those words in a rousing speech, liability?
Was it Mr. Teddy Roosevelt?
It was Teddy.
Damn.
Yeah, it was Teddy.
Thank you, gamer.
See, am I wrong in saying that Teddy Roosevelt is everybody's favorite first president? I feel like that's the one you learn about. I mean, you learn about George Washington and Abraham Lincoln in school, but the first president you learn about as a growing youth, when you pick up an actual book on your own or nowadays pick up your phone, I feel like people learn about Teddy Roosevelt.
Yeah.
Bart Simpson did. Like literally, they made an episode of The Simpsons about how America first learns about Teddy, and then you go on to FDR, and you realize that FDR actually did more for the country than Teddy. But next time you're in a national park, you can thank Teddy Roosevelt for that.
Ay caramba.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so let's get on to question number 5 in the round of number 2. We're talking about American history, everybody, and it's a video question, so let's get to the video round.
A video.
Yeah, we're going to get to the video round right now. So the Alamo scene here is located in which city? Yeah, that was Pee-wee's Big Adventure, everybody. Yo,
yeah.
right? What a
Love
great,
Pee-wee.
what a great movie. There is no basement there. There's no basement in the Alamo. Yo, all right, Billy, you were the first one to chime in. I know you've seen that movie many, many times, but where is the Alamo located? What city is it located in?
San Antonio, Texas.
San Antonio, Texas, indeed. They've also got a river walk there. Have you ever been to San Antonio?
No, I'll tell you how I know that. There
How?
was a WWF pay-per-view that I had the VHS of that was set in San Antonio, and Shawn Michaels is from there, the Heartbreak Kid.
Yeah,
and
the
they did a
Heartbreak
little Alamo skit in it. I always know that.
Oh man, the Heartbreak Kid. Now, did you know that I was a wrestling manager in college? Like I trained.
I did not know.
Yeah, I trained. I was a wrestling manager. I worked in the independents. I did a couple dark matches for the WWE, but it was just like
Wow.
it was just a college thing. I was Templeton Peck, the hardcore manager of Hardcore Champions, the only mind that matters in wrestling today. The man, the myth, the miracle, the excellence of intelligence, the innovator of information, the pinnacle of perfection, the evolution of revolution, the truth, and a better man than Trouble Man. I got more style than Joey. I live more dangerously than Paulie, with more brains than Bobby, and more woo than Flair. If it's violence you want, it's violence you get, because pain and torture are my cross, Billy Mays, and tonight it's your cross to bear. Well, without me, if you can get paid, if I let you, I'm the man who put the $1 million man in my pocket. I have 1,001 suits and the shoes to match.
Damn.
Yeah. So I did that for a few years.
All right.
Yeah, I had
There you
T-shirts
go.
and shit.
That was a sick promo.
Yeah, thank you. And JB Behemoth actually saw me work once. And the funny part is when I've talked about that because I've done everything, and I talk about that on the stream. Well, one of the viewers searched the internet and found my very first televised wrestling promo that I ever did for it was probably on cable public access back in the day in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, because that's where I was driving from Hartford to Pawtucket to learn how to be to protect myself and learn how to be a wrestling manager. Oh my gosh. And now, Billy, with the internet, you can literally drudge up anything. And I was 19 years old in this thing, man. Oh,
Sick.
it is. It's absolutely sick.
I love it.
That's wild, bro. That's
Right?
awesome.
It's crazy. Seamus's brain shut down. I was going so fast. All right, let's get into round number 3. But before we do that, let's take a look at the scoreboard, shall we? I don't see why not. All right, right now, Billy, you are in control. You've got 30 points, man. You're doing quite well. Liability, you're right in there though. You're right behind him with 20 points. So you're still in this to win this. And don't forget, everybody, at the end of the day, there's still the final question. Yeah, where you're gonna get to wager points. Look, you know what show I stole that shit from, and you know how this works. Okay, let's just be honest. All right. Send me the cease and desist. I got your back. All right. All right. Round number 3. This is so meta. Game shows. Yeah.
Let's go.
All right, let's go.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about game shows now. This is so meta right now. Man, and I hate how they use that word for everything now. Everything's meta. Yo, meta.
Everything is meta, bro.
Hey, are you a genius meta? Yeah, you're genius. You're genius meta. Meta,
It's
genius.
meta that this is meta.
Yeah, so meta, man. All right, here we go. Question number uno. What was the first TV game show called? What was the first TV game show called? There is no question of the day, KD. What was the first TV game show called?
What?
All right, Billy Mays has chimed in. Billy, did you chime in before you freaking knew the answer? Did you chime in hoping chat would help you out? And chat has screwed you.
Damn,
Yeah, they
I was
screwed you
gonna
at
say
the drive-thru.
No. I wasn't relying on chat. I thought I knew it, but
All right.
now I'm confused. My guess will be just quiz show. I don't know. What wasn't there like a? Wasn't there a?
There was one, but that's not what. That was the movie version of the show.
Yeah, I know. That's why I.
That was the movie version of the show. I know what you're thinking of. And yeah, no, that's not it. That's not it. Liability. What do you think it is? That's not right.
Match game. I'm gonna go
No.
with chat. Match game.
Yeah, no, match game's not wrong. Match game's not wrong. Well, it is wrong for this question. I mean, for other questions, I'm sure it's the answer. For this particular game show question, it's the wrong answer. Okay, the first TV game show was Spelling Bee. Scylla got it right in chat. Yeah, Scylla's. I'm telling you, ride her coattails on. She's the Google queen right now. Because Scylla, did you know that? I think it started in the 50s, right? I mean, that's a long time ago. All right, here's another question you won't know the answer to. I guarantee you won't know the answer to, because I didn't know the answer to this, but I feel like we should know the answer to this. This guy just passed away not too long ago in the 2000s, by the way. He lived to the ripe old age of 98. Who was the man credited with creating the first game show? And the game show as a thing. He's credited with creating the game show, and he lived to be 98 years old. And because it's solid trivia. That's why Billy knows this. We'll give Billy a moment to think about it. The Silver Fox. Yeah, he was a Silver Fox. Eric Logan. Nah, Google. Wow, that sounds lame as hell.
Oh man.
I don't know.
All right,
I
no
know
one's
this.
busting.
I fucking heard this recently. It was just like a known TV dude. Like,
Yeah, it's just it's a known
it's like
TV
someone
guy.
you know.
I wouldn't say he's that known. Bruce.
Okay,
Bruce
maybe it's not who I'm thinking of.
Forsyth. No, not Bruce Forsyth. But Seamus, thank you for putting two names together. I appreciate that.
I don't know.
It's a strong name too, Billy. You what are you gonna go with?
Dick Clark. No. I know it's wrong.
Wouldn't it be good if it was Dick Clark? Chuck Barris. That's a great answer. Liability. What do you think?
I'm just gonna say Chuck Barris.
Yeah, it's a great answer, but wrong too. Yeah. No, it's a great answer, and I said it
No
with a
idea.
smile. No, I just wanted you to answer, so I figured I'd goad you into that one. Yeah, not Chuck Barris, but Chuck Barris is a good answer to that question. His name was Bob Stewart, everybody. Robert Stewart.
That's
Okay.
Not who I thought.
No one knew who this guy was, but he was a very known TV guy. He made a career out of being a game show guy because he created the game show. All right. Let's get away from all that. Let's step into some more questions that you might be easier for you to answer. Okay. Which game show? This is question 3, by the way. Which game show still in production is the longest running game show on TV? Which game show still in production is the longest running game show still in production? All right, Billy Mays, you were the first to chime in. KD Gamer says Wheel of Fortune. Seamus says Price is Right. What are you going to say?
I'm gonna say The Price is Right.
And you're right.
Yes.
Yeah, Billy. You're right.
Let's go.
It's not the Family Feud. It's not the Family Feud.
Billy Mays.
Yeah, Tory Monger wanted you to please. Yo, by the way, Liability is secretly a fanboy, so that was really big for him to say out loud.
Look, a win for either of us is a win for the Berg.
I'm gonna clip it so you can have that, bro, because I felt that. I felt that. I was like, you know what? We might need to make T-shirts that say "Damn you, Billy Mays."
Damn you, Billy Mays.
Just give me a cut and you're good.
Yeah, exactly. Right. We'll work on that after the show. Oh, man. All right. If you're not having fun, I don't know where your pulse is. You might want to check it because we're having fun. I got Billy Mays the third, not 1, not 2, but 3, baby. And I've got the Liability. He smokes the weed. Hey, dude, it's 420 and it's about that time. Why don't you take a bong hit for all the kids at home? Hey, smoke them if you got them. 420. By the way, Captain D-Gen isn't here. But Billy, while he's taking that hit, Captain D-Gen is a great guy. If you want to know anything about wax, NFTs and all that stuff, he knows about all that shit. But you know what his first name was on Twitch? Thor20.
What was it?
Thor20.
Thor20.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
One of the best names ever, and he had the long flowing blonde hair too, dude.
Nice.
One of the best names. Weed and NFTs, dude. Smoke them if you got them, Sparkle. Oh,
I
Square.
smoke NFTs all the time, dude. They get me hot.
Well, the funny part is, Billy, my dick pics are NFTs now. So there's a lot of unsolicited women out there who are rich and they don't even know it.
Damn.
Yeah. All right, here we go, everybody. Here we go. Let's get to question number 4. Oh, thank you, JB. Let's get to question number 4. It's going to be an audio question. All right, settle down. We got you. All right, the theme heard here.
Boy! Thank you, sir.
What game show? Let me read it right. The theme heard here belongs to which game show that took over the world a few years ago? All right.
That wasn't the real recording of it.
No, what that is that's the start of that. That's the start. It's the actual start of the program. It's not the going into. You thought I was going into. No, it's not that. See, it is. It's the start of the program. So you're in the right space. But I purposely didn't give you the most notable cue from it. I did that shit on purpose. You know why? Because I'm f***ing evil. That's why.
Okay.
Billy, what is it?
Well, that was Who Wants to Be a Millionaire,
Yeah,
right?
it was.
Okay.
It was. All right, see,
Yeah,
I do
so
these.
that's what happens at the beginning.
Yeah.
I can picture the slower part, but
Yeah, see, here's the thing is I really try to give you questions to make you second guess
all
how
right.
easy they are.
Yeah, all
like,
right, yeah.
really? Is that what, well, I knew that wasn't that, but is it this? Oh, yeah. Oh, I love it when I get you guys good. And liability's
right.
like, yeah, I don't. All right, good job, Billy. Billy's pulling out in front over here.
Billy, man.
Yeah, he's got 40 points to your 20. He's doubled
Let's
you
go.
right now. He's doubled you. Dude, we're going to get you a t-shirt that says, I got my ass whipped by Billy Mays. Okay?
Billy Mays here with another fantastic ass whooping.
there you go.
I think you might want to slide a quarter over to Billy right there. All right? You know what? Just, I'm sure he takes Cash App. Get involved, all right? I hope you're all having a great day.
I'll take a Twitch sub.
Yeah, there you go. Twitch subs.
Oh, dude, I'm subbing to you just for your emotes, at the very least. Those are awesome.
I'll take that.
You know what? I'll take. And people resub to me sometimes, and they're like, "Dude, I love your emotes," and I'm like, "That's great." Like, you know, like, and somebody told me they're like, given the opportunity to either if two streamers are on equal basis on somebody's in mind, right? But you have better emotes, they're keeping your sub as opposed to theirs, right? Mm-hmm. What's Billy's name on Twitch? It's Infinite the Third, everybody.
Infinite Third.
Yeah, type that into chat. Somebody give him a shout out. I can do it.
Blue, you're my boy!
I got it. There you
you,
go.
sir.
And let me give Liability a shout out too while he's here.
Thank you, sir.
Infinite Third, sorry. Oh, KD.
It's all good.
KD, thanks for giving Infinite an invite to the sub-only Discord. He's already in there, so you don't have to send him one. But thank you. Hey, you're subbed up. You can use my emotes now. Get crazy.
Nice.
Yeah, bells and Baby
You
Yoda
got
to
a rock.
everybody.
You got rocks.
And Baby Yoda.
I do have the rock for when we're on the stream because you never know when you have to say, "Can you smell what the rock is cooking?" All right, forever Dwayne Johnson just needs to be Dwayne Johnson, by the way. In every movie, his name should have to be Dwayne. I'm just saying. Like, because at the end of the day, he's not acting. He's just playing another version of himself. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Like, I don't need The Rock to get an Oscar like Brendan Fraser. I don't need that, okay? I don't need that. All
I'm
right.
more of a Batista guy.
Ooh, all right. He wants to stop taking his shirt off all the time. That's his main reason for not wanting to be that character anymore, by the way, is because the dude's always shirtless, and he's like, at some point, I kind of want to relax into my retirement, which is acting. You know, because you think about it, he had to keep himself buff for wrestling the whole time, and now he has to keep himself buff for these movies, as opposed to if a dude just had a shirt, he could just take a couple shots in the arm and call it a day, dude. Just saying. Hey, man, I was a wrestling manager. Some things happened in the back room. Just saying. All right, right? Yeah. Okay. I wouldn't want to have to keep up with all of that either, right? Red Stang, I get it. All right, question number 5. It's the video portion. Let's get on over here. Now, I know that there's Billy, you've been working on a documentary regarding your dad, and do you have any idea of when that's going to come out? Or
No, it's pre-production, but it's actually a real thing. It's just it's it's something I'm keeping quiet until it's like actually ready. So.
All right, so you just
Yeah.
got a first thing, and we won't talk about it any further. Everybody, forget what you just heard.
No, it's all good. I talk about it all the time on my stream, so whatever. But-
No, I know. I wanted to now. I want them all to make themselves feel special, though. All right, here you go. So we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about a documentary that I just watched. Glitch is the name of a new documentary about an app-based trivia game that took over the U.S. for about 6 months and even had The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, as a host. Everybody, here you go.
I already buzzed.
That's all right. You could be right. You could be wrong. Let's watch.
I'm working with these guys who started Vine, and they want to do this on an app. To me, I didn't have high hopes for it.
5, 3, 2, 1.
You could actually win real money.
It just kept getting bigger. Bigger prizes, bigger celebrities.
There you go. Bigger prizes, bigger celebrities.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, Billy Mays.
I used to play this.
You used
It
to.
was so
I used to
fun.
play it too. I used to play. I mean, it took over the world for about 6 months, man.
Yeah.
They almost broke 3 million views, but they didn't. They got
Yeah.
up there though. What are we talking about, Billy?
It's HQ.
Yeah, it is. It's
HQ trivia. I actually one time somebody sent me. I was watching it live, but then all these people started messaging me, and it was because the dude Scott Rogowski shouted out my dad in it, and
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck yeah!"
Hell yeah. Has your dad ever been a trivia question on Jeopardy?
I don't know if he's been on Jeopardy. I don't know.
We're gonna have to look
I think
into
I would
that.
know about it if he was.
Oh,
but
you
yeah,
definitely
eventually
would.
maybe.
Trust me. Every famous person I know, the second that they're up on Jeopardy, I get a freaking message. Man, oh my God! Everybody wants to see themselves on Jeopardy.
Yeah.
That's how you know you've made it into the zeitgeist, right?
He's been on a crossword on a New York Times Sunday crossword.
Ooh, that's
but
pretty diesel
was pretty
too,
cool.
man.
Yeah.
That is pretty diesel. Awesome. All right, so we are about to get into round number 4. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Liability.
You don't have to do that.
Yeah, you sure?
don't have to do
you
that.
sure? Because
Nah,
you're still at 20
say it.
points. You're still at 20 points. I mean, you are the picture of consistency at this point, and we appreciate that about you. And and
Consistency is key.
yeah, and Billy, you've got 45 points, so you're doing quite well over there. Billy's in control of the board, which means absolutely, yeah, kill Billy.
Chill, Billy. Just chill out, man.
You're in control of the board, which means absolutely nothing in this game, by the way. So, congratulations to you. Let's get to round number 4. Pauly Shore is still waiting to hear back about Encino Man 2. We're going to talk about Brendan Fraser. Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah, we're going to talk about Brendan Fraser. He deserves to be talked about. Because here's the deal. Brendan Fraser just won an Oscar. And think about this. He went from Encino Man to an Oscar, and he was really the first part about Me Too, but everybody ignored him. About 20 years ago, this dude for the foreign film press and also an executive in the French film industry touched his penis, and Brendan Fraser said no and told somebody about it. And he was kicked out of Hollywood for about 20 years because of it. No one wanted to hear that. The dude said it was a joke. And Brendan said, not the way that's not a joke. And everybody said, calm down, dude. You need to know your role. Think about that. That's why Brendan Fraser went away. Because somebody touched him and he had the balls to say something about it. And you know what? I want everybody to understand that, because there's a big story and a lesson that we all need to learn from that. Also, I also say we should never listen to Courtney Love, but freaking 15 years ago on the red carpet at the Grammys and at the Oscars, somebody asked her, if you have advice for somebody coming up in this movie industry, a young girl looking up to you saying, how do I become an actress? What advice would you give her? And she goes, if Harvey Weinstein invites you to a private hotel room screening of a movie, don't go. She said it right there, point blank, to everybody. And because she's Courtney Love, no one listened to her.
Damn.
Right? That's your more you know moment. That's your more you know moment. All right, let's talk about Brendan Fraser. He moved past that though. That's the great thing. It's also an underdog story, right? Because Brendan Fraser was literally kicked out of Hollywood, came back, scratched his way back with great acting, stick-to-itiveness, and hard work, and was able to rise above all of that and get back to being numero uno, at least for this year, in Hollywood. So congratulations, Brendan Fraser. This is your category. You deserved it. All right.
Oh yeah, he might be watching right now.
You know what? You know what he did after he got his Oscar, Billy Mays? Do you know?
He went to his son's show.
Yeah, he went to his son's show at the Whiskey Go-Go in L.A. I mean, that's what you got to do. That's how you get it done, right? All right. Question number 1. The actor Brendan Fraser was legally dead for 18 seconds on the set of this movie. Yeah, Brendan Fraser legally died on the set of a movie. What movie was it? Thank you, Cherry. Billy Mays. He's got his thinking finger on his nose, so I know he's thinking. Billy, which of these movies do you think he died on?
I'm going to say The Mummy.
And you know what? You're absolutely right. He died for 18 seconds during a...
Damn, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And this was the thing, is he was so young in his film career, he sucked it up and moved on. But it really, he did a lot. If you read about the things that he did for movies as an action actor, he really up his body for his acting career, and he continues to do that. And we'll talk about that a little bit later. But
what a guy!
Yeah, right. I want to put that out there. Yeah, he died on set, and when he woke up, he didn't know what really happened until they told him he was dead, and he was like, "All right, well, let's keep making movie." Yo, bro, you were dead.
I'm like, bro, you died.
Yeah, let's take a day off, maybe. Because everybody knows that Tom Cruise is actually the one who killed the mummy. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Come on. Everybody forgets. Yeah, he did. That's a solid joke. Thank you, Rosham. Solid joke. Everybody forgets about that movie. That was a stinker. That was a bomb. Tom Cruise doesn't have any bombs. Guess what? That one was. He dropped bombs everywhere, man. That was a terrible movie. Terrible movie. All right. Here we go. Question number 2. It was called The Mummy, KD. Keep up with us. All right, question number 2. Brendan beat out 2 notable Hollywood icons for his breakout role in Encino Man, starring opposite of Pauly Shore. I only want you to name one of these notable actors. Yeah, you're not. This is going to be a total guess for you, but think about the character that he played and the time that this was. And these 2 actors, by the way, are still famous actors. That when I tell you both of these actors, you will go, "Oh, I can see that."
God.
And it's not Sean Astin, who was also in that movie, who was, of course, Sam Gangwise in The Lord of the Rings, who I've interviewed a couple times. And out of all the people that I've interviewed in my life, he's the one person I would love to have a drink with and talk and just have a conversation like that. I haven't had any. He's just very well spoken, very smart, and very kind. And you just want to have dinner with him. All right, no one has buzzed in so far. They've got some to guess. All right, Billy's got buzzed. Billy, give me one of the 2 characters that Brendan Fraser was able to beat out for Encino Man.
I'm gonna say Brad Pitt.
Oh man, that's a good guess, but no. It's one of
a little late.
Yeah, you're a little, maybe a little late up there, but you're good. Liability, throw on a guess. You're not gonna lose anything. Give me a guess. You don't even have to. Leo.
Damn.
Leo DiCaprio. Man, that's an excellent guess, but I believe Leo would have been 9. Probably like 9 when that happened. Yeah, it was neither one of them, but check this out. Remember when I told you you're gonna go, oh, yeah, all right, I get it? Check these names out. Jim Carrey and Nicolas Cage.
Okay.
Yeah, makes it right. Doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it makes sense, right? Nicolas Cage Jim Carrey, everybody's saying Tom Cruise, by the way, in chat.
That would be
Addison
fun.
Rae, Tory Monger's thrown out there. Addison Rae wasn't even close to being born yet. But good guess. All right. I told, look, you know why that's a question? Because I found it interesting. I didn't think anybody was going to know the answer to it, but that's some solid information that I guarantee you're going to share with somebody else. Like, you just learned something. You didn't think you needed to learn, but you did. All right?
It's a more you know moment.
That is a more you know moment. Right here on Logan Radio Rocks. Holy Testicle Tuesday. Batman. Yes, speaking of Tuesday, by the way, tomorrow morning we will be keeping with the Brendan Fraser love, and we will be counting down Brendan Fraser's top 10 projects. Yeah, Brendan Fraser's top 10 projects tomorrow. Look, this is probably only going to happen once, so we got to give him as much love as he deserves.
yeah.
Blast from the past.
Right? Blast from the Past. Great movie. You don't know any of these answers. You're so for next week. Yeah, that's right, Tori. You're on, aren't you? All right. Let's get to number 3 of our questions about Brendan Fraser. All right, here we go. We're in round number 4. We're into question number 3. In which movie did Fraser famously perform his own vocals whilst Adam Sandler kept the beat on drums? You didn't know he performed his own vocals in that movie, did you, Billy? Until I just told you. I saw the look on your face, and then I added Adam Sandler, and you were like, yes, it is that movie. Holy shit. Yeah, that's crazy, isn't
I knew
it?
before you said Adam Sandler. But
Okay, just making sure. Did you know that he performed his own vocals?
I didn't,
In
no.
which movie?
Airheads.
Yes, Airheads. There you go. It was
Great
the movie
movie.
Airheads. Have you ever seen that, Liability?
No, I think that was a little before my time.
It is a little bit before your time. That's
little
why I
before my
asked.
time.
Because
You
I
should watch it.
It's a good movie. I was
Steve Buscemi. dude.
Yeah, Steve Buscemi, Adam Sandler, and Brendan Fraser. And here's the thing: the director did not want Brendan Fraser in that movie. Did not want Brendan Fraser in that movie. I forget who it was, but Adam Sandler is the reason that Brendan Fraser is in that movie, and Brendan Fraser to this day recognizes Adam Sandler for keeping him in there, because that was one of that. I mean, Encino Man got him his first role. Airheads got him noticed because he was opposite Adam Sandler and Steve Buscemi. There you go. So
Interesting.
yeah, and you know what? The thing is, they say Brendan Fraser is one of the nicest people in Hollywood, and they say Adam Sandler is too. So I bet you those two people had just a wonderful experience together. Like The Rock.
Steve Buscemi's a saint too.
I haven't heard anything about him. That's why I didn't add. But if I was that ugly, I would
him up.
probably be nice too. I'm just saying.
I think he's beautiful.
You know what? To each his own, right? Like, you know, he's got one of those faces for camera. They're just like, if he wasn't gonna be, if he wasn't as good of an actor, he would still be a great extra. They would want to use him in like everything. He's got one of those faces that you just want to get on camera. Totally, I get that. All right, so we're in round number 4. We're getting to question number 4. Fraser has recently won himself an Oscar for his performance of an obese college professor. And what was the name of this movie?
So this is what the multiverse looks like. Oh, my goodness. I thank the Academy for this honor and for our studio A24 for making such a bold film. And I'm grateful to Darren Aronofsky for throwing me a creative lifeline and hauling.
Yes.
Too many whale metaphors in his speech. I'm sorry.
I
but
know, dude.
It was like way overkill.
It was way overkill, and with that, Billy Mays gets the right answer. Just say it for us. What is the,
The
name?
Whale.
The Whale.
Whale.
Yes, indeed.
Boston first.
Oh shit, you did.
did you?
Liability gets the points.
Okay, yeah, you got it. I thought I buzzed in pretty early.
I thought
but
you buzzed
That
in
was going
first
to be
too.
my answer.
Yeah, well, no, you got the points anyways. You gave
I
it
was
to
like
you.
surprised that was the question. I thought that would be.
You
Yeah,
thought
I
it would
wasn't
be
expecting
harder.
that.
Yeah.
I wasn't
I thought
expecting
that would be baseline information for this segment. but-
Yeah, no, that's why I
Okay,
did it.
all right, all
That's
right,
why
all
I did it
all
right there.
That's why I
I was
hesitated.
like, oh shit. Oh.
Yep.
And you know what, Liability, you get the win. You get it. You got 25 points. You are now back to half of Billy's points.
Let's go.
Let's go is right. We're getting
Don't call
close.
it a comeback.
You're still in it. You're still in it. Look, we've got one more round. There's 25 points in that round, and then there's the final question to get to. So we've got a lot more going on here. And look, if you want to be part of the action, slide on into my DMs. Get on in here. We'd love to have you on as a guest on the show. No dick pics, please. Thank you very much. All right. All right. Round number 4, question number 5. We're talking about Brendan Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Down goes Fraser. Oh, shit. It hit the wrong button somehow. I don't know. That's just the way my day's going. What are you going to do, right? Dun. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you.
What's up, Dun?
Yo. All right. Also winning an Oscar this season, Ke Huy Quan most famously played this character in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. He beat you, didn't he?
How do you know who buzzed first?
I see it.
Okay, I see. I didn't see that part. I haven't off to the side.
Isn't that adorable? How excited was he? He was like a kid again right there, man. All right, Billy Mays, you jumped in. What was the character? Let me read the question to you again. Just because this one is the question that you expected from number 4. All right. Also winning an Oscar this season, Ke Huy Quan most famously played this character in Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. Billy Mays, what is the character's name that he played?
Short Round.
Yeah, he did. He did indeed play Short Round.
You're too quick, sir. You're too quick. You're too quick.
Man.
All right, there you go. He's pulling ahead, everybody. Is he? He's in the next Indiana Jones? Oh my gosh, that's a more you know moment. I didn't know that.
That's gonna be awesome.
That's great.
I'll
Dr.
watch
Jones.
it just for that.
No Time for Love, Dr. Jones, right? Oh man. All right. Let's get into let's look at the scoreboard. Liability, you've got 25 points. Billy Mays, 55 points. He's doing work. You're chilling. It's cool. It's 420. I totally get it. All right. The last round, it's number 5. It's wacky. It's weird. It's science. If you haven't noticed, if you haven't noticed, we do 3 pop culture-ish or sport, like lighter categories, and then I do 2 categories of real substance, if you want to call American history and science substance. Here we go. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Exactly, right? Well, when Billy Mays and I were a little bit younger, Liability, you may be, Billy might actually be too young for this too. I don't know. Do you remember Mr. Wizard, bro?
I don't.
Yeah, yeah.
Mr. Wizard?
I'm old, bro. I moisturize, but I'm old. I do moisturize every day, twice a day. It's really imperative that you start when you're like 26.
Right on.
Start young. But yeah. No, we're not going to talk about him. He's not an answer, so we'll just pass on. I was just wondering. Mr. Wizard is awesome. That's your next YouTube hole. You run down that rabbit hole tonight. Yep. All right. Question number 1, round number 5. We're almost done with this show. Which is the most abundant element in the universe? In the entire universe! Which is the most abundant element in the entire universe? Yeah, pick one, right? All right, Billy was first to chime in.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Carbon. It's not
carbon.
I know what it is now. Yeah, I should have went with my.
Shots fired by Shotsman. He says oxygen. Shorey says oxygen. Cherry Cola has the winning answer with bullshit, by the way. You know what? But carbon has showed up into chat, so I knew where you got that direction from. But Liability, do you know the answer to this?
Is it oxygen?
No, it's not. So if it's not oxygen, then Billy, what would it be?
Nitrogen. That was my actual guess, and then
yeah, but it's not nitrogen either. It's actually hydrogen.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's actually hydrogen. Hydro. Yeah, we're gonna pull on our hydroelectric bong, and use that for 420 today.
Love that.
Would it be water? No, it wouldn't be water. If you mix hydrogen and oxygen together, we can get some water out of that. But that's a different show. That's a totally different show. Thank you, Girly Pro. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. Question number 2, we're talking about science.
I hate science.
I love hearing that. Whenever I could put a category up and somebody's like, oh man, I hate this. I'm like, fantastic. This category is for you. Yo, one time I was making a trivia and I realized that I had 3 Trekkies on and I had 2 Trekkies on and I made one of the categories Star Trek and I pulled it away because I was like, I can't give it to him. So just know that I put thought into this, all right?
Okay.
The concept of gravity was discovered by which famous physicist? Liability beats him.
Isaac Newton.
Yes, Sir Isaac Newton.
He didn't say
Got
sir.
you that time. Got you that time. I
There
like
you
that
go.
much.
Yes.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you.
Yeah, we would have accepted Newton, actually, so the sir doesn't come into play. The judges would have accepted Newton. The judges are bitchy, though. I'm not gonna lie. They have been stringent and strict before. It really depends on how their day's going. Thankfully, today apparently has been going okay for them. GG's. All right. Now, this is a difficult question, but it is a question that I think you can get, and it is a science question. Diamonds actually don't last forever. They will degrade into this element. However, the process takes about 1 billion years or so. I'm going to read it again because I can hear the hamster wheel slowly turning. Diamonds actually don't last forever. They will degrade into this element. However, the process takes 1 billion years or so. All right, liability. What do you think it is?
Probably very wrong. Obsidian?
No. You've been playing too much COD. Not everything good ends up in the obsidian. Isn't that like a thing that is on meteorites though? It's a chemical that's not. I mean, an element that's not naturally existing in the earth. I think we get it from outer space, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. Billy Mays is using the thinking cap. Vlad says it's lava rock. Somebody says it's salt. Somebody says quartz.
Element.
I did say element, and I looked it up to make sure that that's right.
All right. Well,
somebody says carbon again with a question mark. Dun says carbon again. Remember, you do have 2 live or die lines. You can ask a specific member of chat, or you can ask me yeah, you guys forgot about that. But I'm sorry.
Yeah,
we had a lot going on before the show started, so it was a lot of me swearing loudly.
I feel like this is actually it's when you. All right. I'm gonna say.
Hold on. Liability, you guessed, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right, good. Just making sure.
Yeah, I didn't buzz in.
Yeah,
I'll
it's okay.
buzz.
Just
There
making
we
sure
go.
that we're
I
on.
buzzed in.
All right, thank you. Just making sure we're playing fairly. That's all.
Yeah.
We're good.
I mean, I don't know. I guess my guess will be cool.
Coal.
Is that not an element? Is that an element?
I don't know. I don't think so. Hey,
I
don't think coal is on the periodic.
It goes from something to diamond, right? Rock to diamond.
It goes from coal. I think it's coal, and then to diamond.
Yeah, so I thought
So it would
maybe it'd go the
degrade
other
back
way if you
into
leave it,
coal
yeah.
or carbon
After
All
a
right.
billion years. Yeah.
You know what? That's not a terrible answer, and
Okay,
you're
there you go.
wrong. It's not a terrible answer. Now that we've worked it through, coal is not an element, though. Yes, coal is not an
So
element.
carbon is cool?
Carbon is
No.
carbon. You know what?
No.
I don't know. I'm just.
Who
I mean,
cares?
look, I'm not a science
None
teacher.
of this shit's real.
I don't know.
It's a simulation. so who
It's all
cares?
a simulation, and it's the best simulation that we got. The answer is graphite, by the way. Silda did throw that down at one point,
Graphite. Wow.
which is an element, which I double checked.
Ketamine.
Ketamine, yeah. I once had a conversation with a golf bag for about 45 minutes on some Special K once. And you know what? It was a really good conversation. That golf bag knew its stuff. All right, everybody. No one gets that one. That's only the second question that no one has gotten today. So, diamonds are made of carbon with traces of impurities. That's exactly what they're made of. You're absolutely right. And Rosham is upset. They thought that they had it. Well, y'all are playing pretty smart. Let's get to question number 4 in round number 5. We're getting to the nitty grits. I'm going to tell you, why you ain't winning. All right, here we go. arguably the world's most famous scientist. He can be heard here during an interview.
It followed from the special theory of relativity that mass and energy are both but different manifestations of the same thing. A somewhat unfamiliar conception for the average mind.
All right, is it Bill Nye the Science Guy, as Tori would have you believe? Liability, which famous science guy was that?
Is that my good man, Mr. Albert Einstein?
Is indeed Mr. Albert Einstein. Indeed, Mr. Albert Einstein. All right. And the last question before we get to the final question. Get your pens and paper ready. Look at the big brain, says Vlad. Look at the big brain on Vlad. All right, last question. This is our video question. This was big when I was a kid because I was in second grade, and I remember this. So none of you were around, probably. Have fun answering this one. This was the last space shuttle that was televised in schools. This was the last space shuttle that was televised in schools.
It was a bitter cold but sparkling clear morning at Cape Canaveral. Here, the last seconds of the countdown.
3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
All right, there you go. I watched that in second grade, man. I watched that in second grade live in the classroom. Every school classroom in America stopped what they were doing because they were about to ruin the rhythm and the style that I was used to. Yeah, it wasn't funny, and we did not make any money. But which space shuttle was that?
That was Challenger.
That was the Challenger, indeed.
Yeah. I didn't watch it live.
I did. I was there. They made us all watch that. Thank you for that traumatizing experience. Congratulations. All right, everybody. And
What year was that?
Oh, I don't know. I was in second grade. 82? 80, 84? I don't remember.
Right on.
Yeah, dude, I'm old. I don't remember. I was born in 78. How old are you in second grade? Let's count up from there. Let's do math. All right, everybody. Let's get to 86. Thank you. 86.
That's when I was born.
There you go. Here we go, everybody. It's time for the final question. All right, I am going to give you, hi, I am Chris Kidd. Good to have you with us. I'm going to give you how many points you have, and you are going to tell me how many points you would like to wager. And I dropped my pen, but I've got another one. Have no fear. Because it's really...
Wait, what's the category?
Oh, yeah, I'm going to tell you the category right now.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you the category right now. I know you're nervous, but it's okay. And you do not have to buzz in. The buzzers are done. This is all on us. It's world history. World history. All right? It's always a video clue. And by the way, if you can't guess it, yeah, world history is pretty much a permanency around here. I love it. All right. Liability. You have 30 points. How many of those points would you like to wager?
And you write it down, right?
Yeah, you write it down. You write it down.
Okay.
Don't say it. Just write it down. Billy, you have 60 points. How many of those points would you like to wager?
You had 30? He had 30?
Yeah, he had 30 and you had 60. Billy's doing a little bit of math. All balls in, says Scylla. Yeah, there was a Mel Brooks. I did use Mel Brooks as one of the... It's not always world history, but it's...
What happens in the event of a tie?
I give a question, and whoever answers it wins.
All right.
All right. Here we go. This shit's going to get interesting. All right, so on one side of the paper, you write down what you're going to wager. Now flip that piece of paper over, and let's get to the final question. All right, here we go. Thunderdome for the tie, right, JB? All right. This Khan ruled the Mongol Empire until his death in 1294.
He was the fifth Khagan emperor of the Mongol Empire, and the first Mongol to rule over China, when he conquered the Song dynasty of southern China. He founded the Yuan dynasty of China, and ruled as the first Yuan emperor until his death in 1294.
Yeah. There's only 2 Khans that anybody who knows anything about, and this is one of them, okay? So let's find out. Let's find out if they pick the right Khan. Oh, interesting. Somebody says he was great in Bill and Ted's. Somebody else says King Tut. Yeah, that's a good answer too, Vlad. I like that. All right. Liability. How many points have you decided to wager?
25. You can't really see it. 25.
All right, 25 points. I trust you. And Billy, how many points have you decided to wager?
I'm sorry, I went with 0. I couldn't risk it.
Wow. Would you like to slap him about the face, neck, chest, and breast area with your dick now or after you beat him? I'm just wondering. Because he only
there to be a tie. I want there to be a tie.
Because he only put in 25 points. There's
I didn't know how many points he had when I went to wager.
Mathematically, he can't win this.
All right, hold on. Can I change my points?
Yeah, you can do whatever you want. This is supposed to be fun. So
Can
yeah.
I just bet 30 and we're tied?
Yeah, 30. You got it.
All right, yeah, do 30.
Let's go. We're tied, baby.
All right.
For now, till you give your answer.
Yeah, hold on. You don't even know this is an actual hard question.
Yeah,
this is an actual hard question.
Wrong, that's why.
Don't be selling the fact that you got this answer right. Because I
probably don't.
Because I'm not sure you do. I'm not sure you do.
Afraid I do.
This is not an easy one. All right, here we go, everybody. I look, liability. Let's find out. Let's find out. Billy Mays. Let's find out your answer first, Billy. This Khan ruled the Mongol Empire until his death in 1294. Which Khan did you think it was? And it's not the one from Star Trek, everybody.
I said Genghis.
All right, I'm not going to tell you if you're right or wrong right now.
All right.
We're going to find out. We're going to find out.
Also.
Liability, you also said Genghis?
Also said Genghis.
You also said Genghis. All right. That's not the Khan.
Okay, yeah.
That's not the Khan, everybody.
Who is it?
Kublai
See
Khan.
why I did 0?
It's Kublai Khan.
Oh shit! I actually would have known.
Kublai Khan.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, there's only 2 Khans.
Yeah, you're right.
Well,
2 Khans.
technically 3 if you include the one from Star Trek, right? But that's
and
it.
Shao Kahn.
Yeah, it's Kublai Khan. Oh
Damn.
man, so there you go.
Damn.
But Billy, you still win. You still win.
Yeah, you still win, bud. GG.
Feels good.
Congratulations.
What a victory.
What? Yeah. What if? Wow.
0 points.
We plateaued at the beginning of this one, huh? Yo, liability. Thank you for being here. You played a good game. Did you have fun? I hope you did.
Oh, dude, I had a blast.
I'm glad you had a blast.
This was a lot of fun, man.
Hey, I'm glad you had a blast. Thank you for coming on out, and I apologize for all the yelling and screaming beforehand. But I'm a character, whether you like it or not.
Yes,
on
you
and,
fucking are, man.
On and off, on and off
right?
camera. Guess what? Look, on camera, I just turned it up to 11, but I'm still the same dude at the end of the day. Liability, tell everybody really quickly. Don't go into a diatribe about your second grade girlfriend. But where can everybody find you, and what can we expect to see from you in the future?
Just twitch.tv/liability with 2 underscores. It's 2 underscores that always messes people up. But I'll just be there streaming. I'm mainly a Destiny streamer, so that's what you'll see a lot of.
Fantastic, and always good to see you there. Thank you for coming here. It felt
always,
like
I
virtual
appreciate
bar
it.
trivia, by the way, somebody said. And
Right.
it's funny
This is
because
cool.
this is the trivia that I used to do when I ran a conglomerate of bars. I ran 9 nightclubs and restaurants, and this is the one that I used to do at the tavern every single Thursday. So I just turned it into a show here so that you could feel how I host. Now, Billy, we got to go over to the other side. Now, Billy, you've got, when I tell you, I'm going to tell you so, but you're going to have 60 seconds to tell everybody about anything you want to talk about. Now, obviously, the way that we've been doing it is, tell people about you real quick. But, one of my favorites was somebody used the platform to tell us why Martha Stewart needs to be the new Betty White. So those are the So let's find out the other
thing for this.
Yeah, that's okay. Let's say goodbye to liability. That's why I'm giving you a couple
Later
seconds.
liability.
We'll say goodbye to liability. We'll get to the other side. You start thinking.
All right.
All right, and there you are. You didn't have too much time to think. Sorry. Yeah, there you are. You're right there. There's not too much time to think. But hey, Siri, give me 60 seconds on the clock. All right, liability. I mean, sorry. Bye, liability.
Now you're
Billy
really fucking
Mays
me
the
up.
third. I know. Hey, you know what? I'm a shit show. Yo, Billy Mays, please tell us everything that we need to know about you.
All right. I'm gonna be real simple here. Follow my stream on Twitch.
Yeah.
I stream 3 times a week: Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's all just improvised instrumental music, with live looping.
Thank you, sir.
Second, I have a Patreon. It's $3.33 a month. I'm doing a giveaway at the end of the month. Any patron by then, I'm gonna choose 3 randoms to get some cool merch and stuff. But anyway, I don't know. Let's just talk about just how weird and surreal this whole life thing is. It's like, are we actually like are we actually people, or are we just like, we believe we're people and we all think we're like these identities walking around, or are we just sort of these like blobs that aren't actually solid? And, you know, anyone who perceives us is just perceiving something completely different, each of them. So, you know, what are we even swimming in here? It's kind of weird. Even this stream, like who are we? How are we looking at screens right now and think we're perceiving other people? I don't get it. If you think about it, like, someone explain it to me. Logan, can you explain it to me?
No,
I don't think
I can't. But you know what? You and I are going to get together. You're going to come on out to the desert down here. We're going to take some peyote and we're going to figure it out together, my friend.
It's quick. Someone start playing them off.
Yeah,
Look,
right.
Thank you for this whale of an opportunity. You really brought me aboard the ship, and I appreciate it.
Yeah, it's a good ship, Lollipop.
No, I don't know. Follow my stream. That's like my main thing. Or check out my music. That's it.
Yeah, if you can't tell,
I
he's a good
appreciate
guy,
you.
by the way. Everybody should be following Billy Mays right now. I'm going to give you another shout-out, man. I really appreciate you coming in and being part of it. You made Liability's Day, and you made mine by being here. I truly appreciate it. And it's just,
Thanks,
it's
man.
funny,
It was
too.
super fun.
It's funny, too, because before you go, I want, if anybody wants to know how Billy Mays III and I became friendly, it's because somebody compared me to his father on Twitter, and he was nice enough to like it. Some of the ads that I've put together because
yes,
yeah, and you
That
know
was
what?
it.
The funny part about that is guess who you grew up wanting and to be a pitchman, and I did try out when I was in Miami. I was doing radio down in Miami after we left ESPN, and I did try out for the Home Shopping Network. And I would stay up late and watch the Knife Guys because you know what? There's a dragon on that blade. Billy Mays III, come on in here now, Billy. For $19.95, you're not going to get just one knife. No, you're going to get 19 of these knives, and these are beauties. And you know why they're beauties? Because there's a dragon on the blade. And Billy, if you'll hand me that knife right there, you just hand that on over to me. Yeah, see that? See, it's got a dragon on the blade, but guess what? On the scabbard, Billy. Do you see what that is right there, Billy? Let me show it to you, Billy. You know what that is? Yes, Billy, that's a dragon on the scabbard. It's got a dragon on the blade. It's got a dragon on the scabbard, and for $19.95, you're going to get 19 of them. But wait, there's more.
Hell yeah. Good. That was a Ginsu pitch if I've ever heard one.
Billy, it's been a pleasure having you here. Thank you so much.
My dad used to work the Ginsu knives way back in the day. So
Back in the day.
and stuff. Oh, if anybody's interested, go to billymays.org. I have like a meme library.
Oh, that's
of
got to
my
be
dad,
fun.
so.
Yeah, we might need to get involved in that. That's going to be a good time. All right, Billy, thank you so much. I'm going to go to the other side and say goodbye. All right,
Thanks,
everybody. Oh, my gosh. Thank you for being here. Bells and baby Yodas to everybody. Look, you are absolutely awesome. If somebody gives me somebody to raid right now, you know what? Hey, Billy, if you're still here, why don't you put somebody for me to raid into chat?
The Graceful Bard.
The Graceful Bard. Write it into chat so I can see it, and we will raid them. Please.
I'm not sure if she's still
Yeah,
on.
I
but
see it though.
If she
we'll
is,
find out.
if
The
she
Graceful,
is,
yes, they are. They are on.
Yes.
All right, we are going to raid the Graceful Barn. That's fantastic. I love spreading community growth. Billy, for liability and for Billy Mays III, look, I'm Logan Radio Rocks. Please go over to LoganRadioRocks.com and donate to the stream, buy some merch, or you know what, just hang out. Go to newhouse.com, find yourself a chair, love cedar couch that you fall in love with, and use the code Logan Radio Rocks to save yourself money. And go over to Mint and use my code. It benefits the stream and it benefits you. You know why? Because you are going to love your service. You will thank me in the morning, not just because you get sweater porn from Ryan Reynolds in the holidays, but because you have great cell phone service and you'll be paying less for it. All right, from everybody here at 5 Questions, aka That Monday Night Trivia Show. Hey, thank you for being here. Well, I'll see you tomorrow morning. We're playing some video games. We're counting down the top 10 Brendan Fraser movies, and we'll have revelations from Outcasters Esports in the house. That goes on at 10 a.m. Pacific. That's 1 p.m. Eastern on the dial. And furthermore, all right, everybody, look. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. You take care of yourself. All right, I've got 5 more seconds. I did not plan that out correctly. It's been that kind of day. All right, everybody, we're going to raid. Thank you for sticking around. I'll see you all later. See you tomorrow. Be good. Bye-bye.